Okay, I think it started recording. Alright, just...
You can just do a test one. And
It also did Discord put you into streamer mode?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it did.
Then you probably
And do you have it so that it's recording our voice as well?
How would I tell?
Do a test one, I guess. And like.
Oh,
play it back.
the desktop audio is it's lighting up, so I think it's capturing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that sounds good. All right.
Okay. SV cheats 1 hurt me minus.
So yeah, I think we were fairly familiar with this map, but anyway, it's definitely a very good idea to
I'm gonna get off.
get all the basic without missing anything.
Okay. So I'm assuming that everybody knows how to do the rollout. Is that true?
I believe so, but
yeah.
it's you know, it's not a bad idea just to go over everything just in case, you know.
Okay. So I'll just. Okay. So what do you guys play? We'll start with you guys since you're the ones that are actually here.
I'm Roma. I'm Roma. I know what I do for rollouts. So.
Okay.
I play Flying Scout.
So you guys, how much do you know about mid fights? I don't want to assume anything because you guys said you were newcomer.
Yeah. So we have, you know, our combo come out through there through saw and out into the yard, and we have our pocket go top right. I come out top left. Flank scout I think comes. Kind of plays top left as well, I think. And then pocket scout sort of on hut.
Yep.
I guess. I don't pay that much attention to the rest of our team, but yeah. And then I guess demo and med are sort of playing yard or whatever that's called.
Yeah. All right. So some general rules for Snake mid is that the thing that you need to have happen every mid is that your demo needs to not get pushed off of this wood. If your demo gets pushed off of this wood and he can't like step right back on it, then that means that you guys have like lost positioning and you need to like take it back right away or leave. And usually to help your demo not do that, you're gonna want your soldiers to double bomb. And on this map, you don't necessarily need to like land on people. Like your pocket, or either one of you could do a skip jump and not fuck it up and get into their saw and stay behind to try and make sure that they can't just walk across the point onto your demo. And your demo can basically ignore the soldiers and the enemy demo on this point unless the enemy demo is trying to like walk across onto him. And he's going to be shooting sticks at the scouts so that the other team can't follow up on their bomb. Because you guys know that the like basic strategy of a mid fight is that your soldiers bomb, deal damage, and your scouts clean up off of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys know the passive mid if you keep getting fucked by their double bombs and like losing mids because of it?
Well, I assume it's basically you sort of wait for their bombs and just collapse onto them.
Yeah. You roll out your medic and your pocket soldier out this way instead of your flank, and you just basically change positions. For scout, the thing that you want to avoid on this mid is you don't want to commit until there's a thing where a lot of scouts do is that they commit really early. Like as soon as damage is called or a bomb is called, they commit instead of like checking and taking a look at whether it's actually the right time to commit. Because usually what happens is that if you're playing a good team, if you're not playing a good team, you can just walk all over them. But if you're playing a good team, which I assume that the other teams that have coaches are going to know how to play the game, you want to wait just like 1 second, because the other team's demo man, when the bombs come in, is going to ignore the bombs and just look forward to try and stop people from walking forward. But if no one like walks forward instantly, he'll probably have to turn and shoot the soldiers who are on him. I should have put this in MP tournament. 1 second.
I'm still kind of thinking.
Commandeered my point.
Okay. This is one of the more simple mids because it's just about committing correctly off of damage. There's no rotation or anything to it.
Right.
One thing that your pocket can do instead is if you're double bombing, one thing he can do instead of waiting top right is he can do a short jump here, and if this often is not like trapped or looked at, and he can just do a bomb across and land close on the demo. And I'm sure...
Yes, I usually do something like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better with not just like landing on the entire team and landing in a position where I can live and, you know, not just instantly just get massacred.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else to go over on mids? It's pretty simple. Your demo shoots the scouts so that they can't follow up off of the damage. Your scouts kill their soldiers while they bomb. You're pretty much always going to bomb as roamer. Like, there's not really a mid where you're not going to bomb, and most of the time you're going to try and, like, jump behind them into saw with your bomb. Because that's like the place where you'll live. Of course, if huge damage is called, like if your demo calls that their demo is hit for 100 or something, you can full commit. And another thing that's good for your pocket is that instead of jumping across with you, is that if a double bomb's not called, your pocket can counter jump the other soldiers when they bomb across to clean them up faster. And as for scout, your job is kind of just always on mid, is to just not take damage until the second part of the mid fight where one of the teams gets an advantage. Do you guys know the like pushing theory, the like numbers?
I'm guessing. Well, if it's dry, then I guess if you're 2 up, and if it's uber, then I guess you try and get a force or something, or just going up to maybe 1 pick or something, try and exchange.
Yeah. Well, the basic idea, this is an old fucking thing, like from 2007 TF2, is that all of the classes and all that stuff like count for points, like spawn ad from being on spawn ad from having mid counts as a point. Each of the classes counts as a point, except for demo and medic, which count as 2. Uber counts as a point. Sticky traps count as a point. And you push if you have a point advantage, and you flood if you have a 2-point advantage, where you like don't take time. You go fast instead of being careful with the push. Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. We know that in theory, we just don't really like that detailed or that specifically, I guess.
Yeah. That's your main caller's job. The easiest way to internalize advantages is that, I find. So that's his job to keep that in his mind when he's making decisions. Let me show the rollout for your demo man. I'm bad at demo, so I might embarrass myself a little bit here. So you're supposed to hit that ramp slide, and then you come here. Yep. I'm a soldier player, forgive me. And you surf off of this. You surf off of this so you don't take fall damage. And then, if their demo is always faster than you, there is a different rollout you can do where you do this and surf up this little ramp, and you go here and shoot your first sticky before you get the pack.
Right.
And that's the rollout you do if their demo man is always faster than you to mid. Yeah, I think that's mids. So, what do you guys know about pushing? Do you know, like, do you have like rules for how you push on this map already, or?
We don't really have anything, like set and stuff. We just sort of feel it out. We don't have any.
Yeah.
And I mean, as a team, we're still sort of just getting used to playing with each other. So.
Yeah. Okay, so how I like to push depends on what's happening. It depends on whether or not they have explosive classes up, because if they have a bunch of if they're down explosive classes, I always like to push lower, because they don't have any ability to bomb you, and that's the primary problem with pushing lower, is getting wrecked by high bombs. So you'll want to go there. You want to go there most of the time. What you'll do, you'll push choke when you're chasing, like a fight just ended and the other team isn't out, but you want to like chase them and try to catch up to them, and you push lower when you're like, you have more time to take it slow. And one thing that your pocket needs to do, and you need to do this on the flank too, is that your pocket needs to shoot rockets around corners to clear sticky traps and hiders, and you need to do this on flank as well. So like if you're coming lower, you would go clear behind the boxes, clear down here on the awning. And that's like 20% of a good push, is making sure that no one can hide. And past that, what you're gonna normally have, how you push, is that you buff up your pocket soldier and have him jump through the door that you want to get through and look for hiders first, and then your medic runs in and catches up to the pocket soldier with a scout, and your demo walks in at about the same time as your medic. Meanwhile, on flank, you're kind of just gonna be trying to get in at any point you can. And let's see. Sorry, this is kind of like nothing special on my end. I didn't really write anything down for tonight. I'm winging it.
That's okay. Yeah.
When you're pushing lower, generally what you're gonna want to do is your demo is gonna want to ignore the people that are on the point and shoot the people that are further back so that they can't like come into the fight.
Okay.
Because if the other team is playing back, then there's going to be like 1 or 2 people who are trying to get onto your med, which your pocket and your pocket and combo scout should be able to take care of. Pushing into last, there's actually all 3 ways are good to go in different situation. You want to go left side. You go left side if their demo's down and you just want to get in quick and like flood in onto them. When you have Uber ad but it's even players, you're gonna take it in through right. Your scout is gonna peek your demo's gonna put 1 stick down. Your scout is gonna peek the shutter. Just barely. Your demo's gonna det and blow away all the stickies on the shutter, and then he gets used on and jumps in. For this push, your pocket is gonna come in through up here, and the flank is gonna come in through left side. And if they have a sniper and you want to avoid the sniper, you go lower and rotate up to left.
Right.
And you can, if all of their explosive classes are dead and you're just pushing off of, actually, I don't think that pushing lower is good most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you a little ground, so.
Yeah. So, okay, so holding last. If it's even Ubers, you're gonna tank your demo who stands over here and looks occasionally with spamming. There's good traps all over this place. You've got some cones to abuse, you know. In my opinion, no good player has ever died to a cone trap, but plenty of people do all the time, so that's another thing. Always shoot.
In Newcomer, I'm sure that could get a few med jobs.
Yeah. If you're an explosive class, always, like, if you're not actively fighting, you should always shoot cones just to fucking get rid of sticky traps. So your demo's gonna be here. Your pocket's gonna sit up here, ready to, like, help out the demo. Because your pocket and your demo don't want to eat the same spam, so your demo taking this sort of wider angle and your pocket being over there will make it so that you can both spam the door if they try to walk in, but not take the same spam from them. Your scout is just going to kind of be standing with your medic looking around for bombers from wherever they're coming from. Your soldier, you as roamer, are going to be playing around this window, peeking into lobby and making sure that nobody gets there for free. It's your job to call if they're like rotating left side to try and take stuff in. And your other scout is going to be on an off class, either heavy or engineer. And the best sentry spots are in that bush and on this bucket. And if your scout's playing heavy, he just stands above the point. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I was just like speaking to our scout in the future who's watching this.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't push the top. Okay. That's
an interesting. I've never seen those stickies before.
Oh yeah, this is a good trap to hold last. Another one is putting it on the lights because it's harder to see. I think maybe you can, yeah, get it so that it's not visible if you're looking at it from the wrong angle. So if you guys like catch people out or get a kill when people are trying to push lobby, here's the correct way to push out. So what's gonna happen is your scout is gonna peek this door lower, but he should look everywhere in here before running in so he doesn't get caught by a soldier hiding on the barrels. While that's happening, you're pushing through this door up here and shooting a rocket over there to make sure no one's hiding. And you just check that no one is up here, and then you go to cheese to clear it. Meanwhile, your combo, what's going to happen is your scout and your demo and your medic are going to walk out onto bats, while your soldier, your pocket soldier, walks out onto the bridge and bombs onto this shed, presuming that they're not like stood up on the point, in which case he's still gonna walk out onto this bridge, he's just not gonna bomb. If they're still here, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna have your demo like get healed, and he's just gonna reload stickies and shoot them on the point, and the instant somebody has big damage, that's when your soldiers bomb onto them and catch them, while your scout is standing up here getting ready to deny any bombers who try to catch your demo and medic.
Gotcha.
Alright, holding second. Okay, so if you're holding second normally, like equal Ubers, you're gonna have both of your scouts up on this wood. Your pocket scout can play on these logs, but I think it's a worse position because he can't see people who walk in from lower if he's on top of the logs.
Yeah.
Although it's easier to deny people from window, because there's more time to like pick up the target. You don't have to flick shot. So your scouts are going to be playing on this or on the log, looking for people from lower and just making sure nobody can get a bomb in. Your roamer is going to play on the pipe, ready to jump to help your scouts and catch people who overextend down here, and also in a position where you can just do a neat little strafe over into the window to sack when their sack dies. And your pocket is gonna stand right about here and trade spam while getting tanked by your medic, and your demo can either play around this pile of dirt here, which I don't like as much, or he can play in cheese and just charge up his stickies, help out the pocket, and be safe. Because
I didn't know this sort of, we haven't been playing like this even. So it's sort of like you have soldiers watch right and scouts watch left.
yeah, because there's no real reason for a soldier, for like the flank, to stay split up from the combo on this point, because what's a soldier gonna do if he's over here? Shoot a spam rocket for 30 damage? That's not really gonna do anything, although it'll make your DPM stat look better. And that's what we're really after. So pushing, if they're down explosive classes and you want to push, you can go. Actually, this is this is better for Uberad, not if they're down players. If you have Uberad, what happens is you take your pocket soldier and your pocket scout and walk through lower into kitchen. Your soldier gets used on right here and does a pogo to catch their medic over here, and your scout runs up. Your scout and medic run up with scout speed and meet him and re-flash him, and you guys catch the medic and whoever's running away with them. And that's in the perfect world. While that's happening, your demo is going to be walking in through lower, while your flank scout is running up along through here, and your job as roamer is to walk through here and clear this, because when you walk through here and clear this, there's a good pogo like that can get you over into the fight if a fight's happening.
Right.
And of course, before you guys all stand on the point, 6-man stand on it, you should make sure that somebody makes sure no one is hiding in their kitchen. Another thing, this is a general tip, if you guys aren't going to deny spawns, you shouldn't all stand on the point. You should leave one scout on the cap and then go forward. And usually if you kill somebody in a fight and then immediately start capping, if it's like their demo or their medic, it's worth it for you to like get 4 or 5x on the cap so that you can try and deny their forward spawn and then push with the player ad.
Right.
But otherwise, you should just leave your flank scout to do it. Or like whatever off class that one of your players is on from the push out from last. Like if you have a sniper pushing out of last, then you should leave your sniper to cap. Because sniper, unless your sniper's sick, he's not going to be worth as much as a scout or a soldier in a fight. So pushing. You don't ever. The only time you want to go through with an Uber push through Saw is when they're close. Like when you have an Uber advantage that they might not know about. Like if you were building really hard the whole time and they weren't, then you just go through here and try to catch them instantly with it. But if your goal isn't to use through to try and catch people and kill them, you're gonna go lower.
Right.
And
we already did this, right? We basically already went over this, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the lower push. Okay. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. No.
Oh. How to play? I think I did. I missed how to play against sniper on last. So.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If they have a sniper and it's a stalemate, what you're gonna do is it's kind of gonna be the same thing, except your demo stands there, pocket still stands there. Your scout is gonna be fully looking over here, your pocket scout, and you're gonna have an engineer. And your engineer is gonna have, he's gonna have the bucket spot trapped, and he's gonna put up a dispenser back here behind this wall, and your medic is gonna crouch in this dispenser and can't get headshot because of dispenser armor. And that's how you play against, that's how I like to play against sniper on this map. It makes your medic easier to get bombed, which is why it's really important for your scout, your pocket scout, to like fully commit their attention to looking for bombers over in this direction. Because your demo and your pocket soldier should be able to keep a bomber from getting in for free. Like if somebody gets a bomb through here, they take like 150 damage, and then your pocket scout just eats them for breakfast.
Right.
And I think that's it, unless one of you guys has more questions about something. Oh.
Right.
This is a really good hiding spot up here.
Yeah, I haven't used that one actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Snake has some good spots. Snake is one of the best maps for Roma that I've, what I've seen. It's got a lot of good hiding spots.
Yeah. I'll quickly show some good sticky trap spots for Snake. And then I think that'll be it for the map review. Everybody knows about the bucket trap. This is actually a really good trap right here. Where it's hard to set up though, so. But it hits people on the other side of the buckets when they come through bats there. I already showed some good ones on last. Oh, there is an Uber Ruiner trap where you just do this here. And when the demo like walks through the shutter, before he even like sticky jumps through, you just det. Their scout is still Ubered, but their demo is now over here. And he's not Ubered, and your team can kill him. Oh, besides that, there's an absolutely horrible trap in this rock.
Oh my god. It's lethal.
Yeah. Oh, your pocket always needs to shoot a rocket at this to clear it, because your scout is not going to be able to.
Yeah.
This is good to put traps in. It's hard though. That one's really easily clearable, but it still takes time to clear. That's kind of general advice for your demo. If they don't have Uber, but you're expecting to get pushed, put down traps that just take a lot of time for them to clear. Like, just put a fucking carpet where they're gonna want to walk, so that they have to clear it before they can walk. That will like save your medic so much, like so many deaths, because of the like extra 1.3 seconds that it takes.
On the train.
Yeah. Saw trap. Oh, really good bomb I want to show you for sacking on the second.
Okay.
Show these maggots how it's done, soldier.
Oops. Okay. Extremely good bomb. If they're like, you don't have to do, yeah, you don't have to go up here, but you can just do the fucking the shot out of the window and land like right here, which is where a lot of medics who are bad stand.
So that's like this sort of fast jump out of window rather than just a single.
Yeah.
Single.
Usually you don't. Well, you guys are playing Newcomer, so the scouts might not be aim bots yet, but. Oh, this is an extremely good hiding spot. This works like 95% of the time. If a soldier just crouches in this corner and looks at the wall and doesn't have an unusual, they can just crouch here and people will push in, and then you can just turn around and pop up the medic and shoot them. Also, don't go for air shots. Always go for splash unless it's like an important kill that you have to get an air shot to seal the deal on. Like, the better thing there, rather than going for the air shot, would be to just pop up the medic and shoot the wall behind him, rather than trying to air shot. And... good bomb for your pocket to do when you're pushing in is this. And you can land on this health pack and jump away immediately. That's a general rule for your pocket. Your pocket, his job is to make the enemy gamers shoot at him instead of everybody else on your team. He makes space, and that's his primary goal. To make sure everybody else gets in safe.
Okay.
And I think that's actually it. I can't think of anything else to say.
Alright, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I mean, if you can, I mean, I think this would be great for like if we can do this every week.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time we get some more players. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty helpful.
I'm glad that it was helpful to you. But yeah, every week should be fine. I'm gonna stop the recording real quick so I can save space.